Guys, it's Damien. I'm back. I've got a really cool and very quick video. As you know, do a lot of my business online through the internet. We have a candy company and we do a lot of promotions for our products through social media. One really interesting article that I came across, and it's got to be true because I've been doing this now for Pinterest for probably about 8 or 9 months. We've been intensely getting new followers through our Pinterest page. The one thing that I've noticed is that you've got to create boards, multiple boards, spanning a lot of different interests in order to get followers. And then, of course, throughout those boards, you need to put pins up that would incorporate your product or your service. And it actually has worked out really well. Excuse me. I'm going to go over some really quick article that I found. The article found that a research study by a company, I think it was RJ Metrics, they revealed a database that they randomly selected over about 50,000 people, 50,000 pinners, and 92% of their pins are made by women on Pinterest. So the bulk of the usage of Pinterest really are women, are ladies, and their top three interests in regards to percentage is food and drink category, do-it-yourself and crafts, and then home decor. And that's really interesting, and it's very important because if you're doing business through Etsy or you're doing business through online e-commerce and you want to get more brand recognition and get your product in the eyes of more consumers, specifically women. There are men, of course, yes, that do use Pinterest. Predominantly, it's women. For our company, the type of candies and the type of events, we do a lot of weddings and such and corporate events. We actually get a lot of our consumers are women as well. So utilizing Pinterest has been a really big part of getting new customers. So they figured out what are the top 10 categories, most popular boards on Pinterest. And number one was actually food and drink, which is really great because it's great to know that because being in the snack business and in the candy business that we're in, once you know that your demographic and you know it well, figuring out what that demographic prefers or would shop mostly for, or get a lot of visibility and brand recognition, finding out that it's food and drink is great for us because we have the ability now to capitalize on that. And by creating a board around these top 10, and I'm going to go over those really quick, it's going to attract a lot of people. Please trust me. This is not something I'm not getting paid to say. It just works, and I'm just letting you know that it's definitely something that's worth your time. Take a look at it and give it a shot. We did like a little experiment, and we created, I think we have like 90 boards now, with just a lot of different topics, and our sales have definitely been impacted by that. So the top 10, number one being food and drink. Number two, crafts and do-it-yourself. Number three, home decor. And really quick side note, this home decor was really interesting. It was almost split 50-50. Home decor boards that have a lot of pins based on home decor have a lot of men as well. So it was almost 50-50 split, which was really interesting on that specific category. Women's fashion, inspirational quotes, health and fitness, humor, travel, technology, and hair and beauty. Again, create boards with these specific topics, these names. Don't have to elaborate on food and drink. You don't have to put gourmet food from around the world and drinks that are only alcohol related or something to that effect. You don't need to go on and on. Make it very simple, these two words, and then start finding pins. And what I would do, this is what we've done for our boards, is that every board that we've created, somehow we've actually incorporated in there sporadically. We'll put our products mixed in with the other pins and try to get the consumer or get the pinner to see that, and then that draws more people in, more customers. So if we've got like 12 pins, food and drink, I'll pull 12 different pins off of Pinterest, and then the 13th, 14th, 15th pin, let's just say 3 or 4 after that, I'll put nothing but our product. So I incorporate that, infuse that into our board, and then you'll be very surprised at how many people either start repinning or they'll share with their friend or they'll even shop on your website. Of course, you're doing all of this not for popularity and notoriety. You want to make money. You want people to buy your product. So if you've got the product out there, just think outside the box when it comes to marketing and getting brand recognition. If you're a new brand, of course, getting brand recognition like McDonald's or Coca-Cola takes decades and decades to do. But in a short period of time, yes, you can you can turn over a lot of product without having to do a lot of old-fashioned or traditional marketing. One other thing I wanted to go over really quick, and I'm just scrolling through here to find it. Um, some of the top male interest boards on Pinterest that had to do with photography, art, design, and home decor. So, for all of you out there that are selling any type of photography or artwork, design, or home decor on Etsy, Amazon, even or eBay, think about that. Male pinners. These are the top four that they found based on a real quick study that they did. Some research by I believe it was the University of Minnesota. Yes, Minnesota, and they found that the top four categories of interest for men were those. And again, if you've got a product that you're making and it falls in the category of one of these, you've got to make a board. Do it. Just put a board up and start pinning photography. If you sell high-end photography work or reproductions or limited editions, and you're into art and you do a lot of acrylic painting, and you want to sell prints and limited editions, etc., create a board, post your stuff up there, post your products, it links back to your website, links back to your blog, wherever your e-commerce may be, and then throw in some other pins just like that that fall in the same category, and see what that does for your business. I hope that helps, and again, give me some thumbs up if you like my videos. I do appreciate you watching them, and I try to keep them quick and to the point. I don't like to ramble on about gibberish. So thank you very much, and I do have a great one. Thanks.